What's up, everybody? Today I want to talk to you about making some modifications if you have a hand injury. Coincidentally, I was fortunate enough to sustain a thumb injury. I don't think it's broken, it's a little puffy, a week ago. So I have obviously had to modify my workouts over the past week. So one thing we always preach here at 212 Health Performance is that regardless of what you have going on, an injury, nagging pain, everything can be worked around, and there's no need for you to take a lot of downtime from your workouts, okay? So in particular, I was having this conversation with someone today about wrist pressure and doing a plank position with dumbbells, okay? So for example, if I was going to do a renegade row, all right, it does put pressure on the inside of the hand, and for some people, the fact that the width of the handle of the dumbbell, the smaller it is, that's gonna put more pressure into a concentrated area on the thumb. I'm sorry, on the palm. So today the pain's not that bad. I can kind of do it, but it's not that comfortable. Okay, I kind of have to really compensate a bit. So for me to modify this exercise, so if you have a hand or wrist injury, or it's just the basic pressure, a modification you can use. So let's say I'm going to row my right. I'm going to stabilize, palm down, and then row. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now this way I've got zero pressure on the inside of my palm. I can actually do this more comfortably with this thumb. It feels great, okay? Another thing too, we could also do is spotting from here and then rowing, all right? This is gonna keep the wrist, when your knuckles are below the wrist, it's a little bit more of a neutral wrist position, puts less pressure than being here and trying to force that hand to get at 90 degrees, and a lot of people feel tension here. Another thing you can do with push-ups is using these foam blocks, like so. And again, it's going to reiterate, just having those knuckles below the wrist will relieve some of that pressure, okay? So being elevated and kind of putting more weight off to the outside of the block. And also, it's going to force you to get a little bit lower because you're starting from a higher position, okay? One other aspect as well is, let's say, given the injury I have, doing an overhead press. Right now, even though this is only 20 pounds, it doesn't feel too great. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to actually wrap my thumb around it, like so, zero pain, and I can still do that press. I just obviously want to be mindful of obviously keeping the weight from falling and hitting me in the head, all right? So again, regardless of what you have going on, especially when it pertains to hands, everything can be modified, all right? So don't be afraid, still stay in the game, keep working your butt off, and we'll see you next time.